All right, guys, welcome. Happy Tuesday. My name is Corey. I'm a physical therapist here at UCSD, and if you are on this call, you know you are here to exercise with me today. Today I have Darby. She is our rehab aide, so she might be familiar to some of you if you've ever been in clinic. So she's going to help me out with the class today. Today's class is a little different than normal, so I'm going to give you a minute or so. I want you to get either a resistance exercise band if you have one, or you can use small like hand weights, soup cans, water bottles. If you have those around, gather those. And also something that you can toss up in the air. I so happen to have this brain. But you could use, if you have a little ball or like a little tissue box or a small little pillow, something like that, because we're going to play a little bit of catch today too. So again, in a chair, you have a sturdy chair, we'll kind of use the chair intermittently throughout the class. So again, 3 things potentially: something small to toss, a resistance band, or light weights, and then a chair. So I'll give you a second to gather things if you need to, and then I'm going to back up. We also have a music section, and obviously we're trying out this new microphone, so I'm just going to play it into the mic, but let me know if you guys cannot hear it, because I need you guys to hear it so we can work on that portion of the exercise. Okay, so hopefully everyone has their stuff gathered. Start the timer. We're just going to start nice and easy today with some shoulder rolls. So I want you to go nice and big. We'll start going backwards. Just trying to warm up all the joints, loosen up. 6, 7, 8, 10. All right, now we'll go 10 the forward direction. Right here, up and through. 2. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now we're going to move our wrists. So we'll try to go in one direction. Some big 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to go the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, it's harder. 4, coordination wise. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Next, we're going to move our ankles. So if you are standing, you have a little bit of trouble with your balance, you can sit like Darby's going to show you, or you can challenge your balance by just standing. You'll lift one leg up, and we're going to go 10 times in one direction. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Now we'll go the other direction. 8, 9, and 10. Great, and then we're going to switch sides. Now the other way. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. We're next going to move into our more active warm-ups. So I'll pull up my timer. And we're going to start with, we're going to rotate between 4 exercises. So the first one, we'll just be marching in place. Then we'll move into arm circles. Then we're going to do side steps. Just make sure you have a little bit of room to move. And then our 4th exercise in our warm-up is going to be squats, or if you're in the the chair with Darby, kind of leaning forward and coming up, or sit to stand, whichever one you can do. So 30 seconds
Come over here, please.
exercise. All right, so when you're ready, we're gonna start marching.
How do you make it louder?
Louder?
Try to get those arms going in your hands. And 30 seconds.
It's not Brady, it's from UCSD. You want to take it?
Take a little rest break for 10 seconds, and then we're gonna move into arm circles. Let's go big to start. A big forward. 15 seconds, and then put it in reverse. All right, let's go reverse. Nice and big. All right, take a little rest. And the next one is going to be these side steps. Try to get your arms going. Warm everything up. Right, and 10-second rest, and then we're going to move into squats, like so. And if you can't go down quite as far as I am, that's okay, just too many knee bends. Smaller, go a little faster. Just trying to get your body warmed up. And rest. Get a little bit of a rest. We'll do 30 seconds and then we'll start on over. So get a drink of water if you need. Take a couple deep breaths. You don't need a rest break. You can keep moving. So you can be walking around, marching, walking forward and backward. Start up again in 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Marching in place. Try to see if you can go a little bit faster this time. Rest a second. Then we're going to move into our arm circles. This time, let's see if we can go a little bit smaller. Go a little smaller. Work on that control. Make sure those arms are level. Faster if you can. All right, let's go reverse. Small. Side stepping. And arms. Feel like you can move a little faster. Try moving a little faster. This is difficult on your balance. Hang on to the chair. Step. Still move those arms. a little bit of support. I can remind nervous time. Right, rest. And then we're going to move into our squats. Here we go. Legs nice and warmed up today. Almost done. Very good. Okay, so for our next one, I'm gonna grab our second microphone, I think. This is where we're gonna add a little bit of music and some stepping. I'll turn my music on, and then hopefully you guys can hear the music and also hear me over top of the music. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to work on some foot taps. And we'll kind of change the direction. So we'll probably do some forward, maybe some alternating. And then we're also going to work on just some weight shifting. So shifting your weight left and right. Okay, so pay attention to the cues that we'll be telling you again. Hopefully you can hear us through the music. And I am no dancer, so just warn you guys ahead of time, my counts are probably not super accurate. Okay, here we'll try it. You guys can hear that. Darby, work on our time. Stay with the beat. Switch. Switch. Okay, now we're going to do our weight shifting. Shifting. Lift up your feet. Add some bounces. Get real crazy and freestyle. Good, and switch. And switch. All right. Well, now we're gonna have to move to our second song because that was really fun and went better than I thought. Okay, let's go to our next song. Same idea. Okay, let's start with just the weight shifting. This song's a little bit harder, so we'll give give Darby a second to calibrate. Shift it over. Good. Let's work on front taps. Switch. You can also do this in sitting, sorry. Switch. Switch. Good. And then let's work on weight shifting again. Weight shifting. Back into our side taps. Okay, let's go back to our taps. Other side. Quarter. Other side. All right, straight out to the side. Good, we'll go back to our weight shifting. Good. That was fun. Extent of my dance moves and skills, so don't expect too much more out of me. All right, now we're gonna work a little bit more on our balance. So have a chair close by and handy if you need, or a wall. If you are unable to stand, you can do the same exercises. In sitting, you would just hold the position from a sitting place. So we're gonna start with marching. But instead of just marching and going fast, I want you to march and we're gonna work on holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's switch. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if that 5-second hold count was easy, then now I want you to progress it and try to hold it for 10. until you can work up to that 10, okay? All right, let's try to do our 10-second hold. So lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Then we'll switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch again, shake out those legs. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next, we're going to work out a little bit more. So we're going to work now, if this is too difficult for you, you can do it. Use the chair to get your feet into position. See if you can get there and then let go. If that is still too difficult, you can modify your feet. So instead of going directly out in front like this, you can leave a little space in between your 2 feet, like this. Or you can bring your foot back a little bit, have it overlap a little bit like so. So a few different modifications, but the idea is that your balance is being challenged in whichever foot placement you choose. So let's work on putting one foot in front of the other, and we're going to practice holding that here for 30 seconds. Again, if the chair or the wall is nearby, go ahead and use that to kind of reset yourself if you lose your balance in this 30-second span. Keep holding, we're halfway through. Okay, great. And now we're going to switch. So go ahead and shake out your feet, your ankles, your legs. Cross over to the opposite one in front. Now hold here. Again, the idea is something that you can maintain. It's not too challenging that you're falling over, but something that's not too easy. You want to try to make your balance better. Keep holding, we're halfway through. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Okay, we're going to do it one more time each side. So bring one foot somewhat in front of the other or all the way, and set. Great. And then we're going to switch one last time. Opposite leg in front. And holding. Weight should be mostly on your back leg, not super equally distributed per se. Definitely don't want it all in your front leg. A little longer. All right, great. Shake it out. Those would be some simple balance exercises that you could always do. Stretching in the middle. So we're going to work on stretching the shoulders. So you're just going to bring your shoulder up and across. We're going to hold this for 30. Switch sides. Okay, shake it out. And then next we're going to work on stretching our hamstrings. So there's a few different ways you can do this. Have a chair close by. Put your one leg out. And then lean forward, trying to hinge at your hips. Or if you have your chair, you're standing. Hamstrings much tighter than my right. One side that's also tight. Pretty normal. Out, shake it out. And then next we're going to do the cat cow, but it's going to be modified. So if you're sitting, you'll do it sitting with Darby, or if you're standing. And what we're going to try to do is we're just going to kind of roll and push our shoulders so you can see I'm still getting that arch with my back. And forward a little bit at your hips to kind of get that full rotation or curve. Then you're going to come up, steady. Okay. Down, segment of your spine. Round it out. Segment. Extended posture. Now we're going to work on some weight shifting, a little bit different than what we were doing with the music. You'll be standing or sitting, and we're going to add in those arm movements. So you're really extending, really shifting over. 22. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, in case. Maybe you put a chair in front of the wall. Stretch, but I don't go all the way forward, that I just fall into the chair. So you're trying to shift forward, into your toes, chair's there in case, and then we're going to shift back. So weight into my heels. Again, not to the point though where you're falling backwards. Small weight shifts, just what you can maintain your balance. Good. Forward and back. Be able to go a lot further forward than backward. The way our bodies are designed in physics. You can tell it's really small movements. Everybody's doing chair. So standing is functional. One of our strategies to maintain our balance. And sitting, that's how we get up from a chair more easily. Just move. Okay, now we're going to work in the diagonal. So I want you to set one foot in front of the other, kind of in that staggered stance, and you're going to rock and reach forward with that arm and shifting your weight forward into your front foot and then backwards. It's 3. We'll do 20 of these on each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Keep going. Windy up here. Okay, great. Now let's switch sides. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, very good. Next, we're going to do some push-ups. So, you have a wall close by, your chair, or you're sitting like Darby. We'll show you how to do it. So, in the chair, you're going to be doing your push-ups. You're going to be leaning forward and really thinking about pushing with your arms, extending your arms, using your chest, using all those muscles to push yourself up. In the chair or the wall, you can adjust how difficult this is going to be based on the placement of your feet. The closer you are to the chair, the easier it's going to be. The further out you are, the more you're going to need to use your body strength to push your whole body weight up. Okay? So pick something that's a little bit challenging, but that's doable, and we're going to do 12 of them. That was tough. Okay, next we're going to move into another strengthening exercise, and it's going to be squats, but I do want you using the chair. Again, if you don't have a chair and you're close by, that's fine. But it will challenge you a little bit more because I want you really thinking about getting your hips back. So when you go to sit down in a chair, you really have to send your butt back and your hips back in order to sit down smoothly without flopping. You can see how far my head goes over my toes, right? So I want you to work on that. Yeah. Not to the point where you're sitting and you don't have to, and then coming up. If you have to sit, but work on sitting and controlling that motion without flopping back and leaning back in the chair. Okay? So we're going to do 12 of these as well. I want you to go at your own pace. You don't necessarily have to follow Darby and I, because I want you to do 12 good quality. So no flopping, okay? Start in this up position. And down and up. Oh, feet wide apart too, if I didn't say that. That'll help. Seven. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Great job. Okay, and then next, this is where we need our weights or your bands. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're using a band, you're gonna put it under your feet like so, and then you're gonna work on pulling the band back and up. So like this, pulling on that resistance band. You can also do this sitting if you have the band, or Darby's got the freebies for doing this function with dumbbells. So if you have your soup cans or your water bottles. Okay, we're gonna do 12 of these. So back forward, up and back, squeeze those shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, we're going to repeat these same exercises again one more time through. So we'll start back with the push-ups. All of them. Let you get into position. At 12. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. Great. Into our chair squats. So again, feet wide apart. 12. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. All right. Last strengthening exercise. right, next thing we're gonna do, you're gonna grab whatever you've got that you can toss up in the air. So if you are by yourself, I just want you to work on tossing it up. That's too easy. Toss it up with one hand, catch it in the other. You have your caregiver, someone. Okay, great. Okay, we're just gonna finish with a couple more stretches and then be all done today. So for half stretch, Darby will show you how to do it sitting. So you sit, and then you're gonna try to get one foot slide it as far back as you can, but heel on the ground. So Darby has really tight calves, so she can put it there. So it's wherever you can by keeping that heel flat. If you have your chair or your wall, same idea. So I'm stretching the back one in this case. So stretching a couple different muscles, but still the calves and tighten it really. Hold this. Switch. And the last thing we'll do is we're just going to do a little bit of a chest opener. So I want you to kind of reach back, arms open. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Down. We'll take one more deep breath in. Stretch. Okay, that's all we have planned for today. Let's see everyone. Hope everyone had fun. Again, hopefully everybody can hear me. It's our new setup, but glad we're back and running. And I'll see you guys again in a couple weeks.